Hello there everybody and welcome to the first part of the 12th adventure of the Dungeons & Dragons campaign. Enjoy the stream. And even though we have one less player, because Tazros is still nowhere to be found, the potato screen is looking overly crowded. Because there are a zombie and a skeleton. But as always, let's introduce our characters. Let's go in the order that they are on the map. So, Gunyar, you can go first.
Hi, I'm Gunyar. I'm the party's bard. I may be a little bit rapey. I'm actually sorry for saying that. I hope you don't get banned. I'm looking forward for today's adventure, and yeah, that's about it. And my HP is finally correctly set, unlike the last time.
And can you remind us what happened to you the last time? Since I don't really remember either. With the mutation.
I remember, and I can say after that if he doesn't remember.
Gunyar?
What happened with me?
Your mutation, yeah. Do you remember what it was? Honestly.
Could you repeat, please?
The mutation.
What's your mutation? What did you get?
My mutation.
Here it is. Debilitating headaches, I think. That's his, right?
Yeah.
I think I wrote it somewhere in my.
Can't really see it anywhere. Just gonna drop it down. Alright, so let's continue with Orden. Well, I'll take care of that.
Well, I'm Orden. I'm the party sergeant. And last time I became an albino, so now I have to cover myself up, or I'm gonna freaking burn and combust. Basically, that's it. I'll still try to shoot things, but I'm an albino, and I'm going to wear socks with sandals.
Yes.
Alright. And last but not least, Adin.
Hello, my name's Adin. I'm the party's cleric. I also have a pet bull, Ramsey. Last time I got a mutation called increased metabolism, which makes me eat food all the time, every time, whenever I can. And yeah, I think that has something to do with my old age, since my bones are getting frail, my hair is graying. And also last session I found the joys of necromancy, so there might be some more party members below us that will be joining us.
Yeah, I just realized that out of everything that's currently happening on all the tokens that are on the potato map, or on the potato island, only 2 of them are not Erdons. Adins, sorry. There's Ramley, there's the hammer, there's Adin himself, there's a zombie, there's a skeleton. We're all under Adin's control.
And I'm their center.
You're the center.
Hey, someone's gotta keep the balance.
Right, and as always, before we start the actual adventure, let us real quickly take care of downtime, which you have 5 days of.
Oh, 5 days of downtime.
Nice.
Okay then. Now this is interesting.
Who wants to go first? Should we go in the order we're on the board?
Whoever's ready can go, I guess.
Either that or just who's ready. Can in those 5 days I look for? Okay, you go because you were.
No, go on. I just wanted to say something not related to this. So go on.
You can ask. I already have in mind what I need to do, so I'm not really in a rush.
Okay, well, I don't really know how the increased metabolism is going to affect working or fighting in the arenas and all that. I mean,
Hmm.
during a fight, can I just say, hey, dude, mind if I just take a bit of a breather? I'm an old man after all. Yeah, I
I'm
don't think
not
that's
sure.
gonna work.
Big fighting, right?
Yeah, I think I'll just spend my time working, although I'd like to do some working with something that's not so physically challenging, so maybe something that doesn't need athletics, which is my highest stat. God damn it.
Alright, let me check the working. What will do with that exactly?
Hmm.
Ah, fuck off. Fucking mosquito. For some reason, mosquitoes don't like my blood or some shit, and they don't
Oh, really?
bite me, but they're annoying as fuck.
That sucks, yeah.
Well, good for you. I have mosquito bites all over me.
I mean, they're just like flying around me all the time, and it's annoying. Right. Quick. Check. Okay, so athletics, um, intelligence with some tools, performance, or a musical instrument, pretty much. Is the
I
options for
think I'll go
working.
with performance, because why the hell not? Alright, wish me luck.
I wish you luck.
I'm using my reroll. I'm so using my reroll. It literally cannot get worse than this. Okay, I mean, I use my reroll. I have the Lucky Scarab amulet that allows me one reroll.
Yeah, of course.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah,
Come on, come on.
I didn't know you were waiting for me to.
Well,
Well
that's a big
then.
bet.
Alright,
I mean, at least not a 1.
yeah, I feel like you don't really get anything.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I try to dance and sing in the street, but nobody's giving me any money since I suck at it. I mean, I'm a warrior, not a dancer. Makes sense. Okay, well, at least I'm going to pick up Ramsey's armor, so
Yeah.
yeah, there's that. 16 armor. Woohoo. Which is chainmail armor. Good, good, good.
Right, I'm guessing that's all for.
That's it?
Yep. Gunjar or Erdan, whoever is ready.
Okay, so in these 5 days, I want to buy clothes, including something to wrap around my head with goggles or something that I can see through without hurting my eyes, gloves, and socks with sandals. And a long cloak that goes down to my ankles so that people can see that I'm wearing socks and sandals.
Right.
And if it's possible, I'd like to buy some arrows and sell some stuff.
Okay, yes, like clothing you can find in any store, or not any store, but a store that's dedicated to that, so it shouldn't be a problem. However, as always, I'm abysmally horrible at determining pricing for stuff.
Pricing.
About common clothes, it says it weighs 3, and it's a standard item rarity.
So standard, just basically you can find almost anywhere, not really pricey.
It doesn't say anything
Just
about
gonna
price.
just gonna check it real quick. There should probably be in the player's handbook. Come on, you know you wanted. Stupid player's handbook.
You know you want it. You know I want you.
Okay, according to Google, it says it's 5 silver pieces, and I guess since you want a bunch like gloves and a bunch of other shit, I guess we could double it for
10. Cool.
So 10 silver.
Cool. That's okay with me. And as I said, I'd like to sell some stuff,
Okay.
buy some stuff. Basically in the blacksmith.
Yeah, okay. So for the buying, I guess it's standard price, and for selling, we did a persuasion check, right?
Yeah, it was a persuasion depending on the.
And I think I never really said the exact pricing. And I was thinking about it recently. So I wanted to say it to everyone, so I don't have to think about it every time and maybe give random outcome. I mean, different outcomes the same.
Okay, I'm gonna
But
type
I'm
it
gonna
in the
need a
notes
second to
after.
remember what exactly was I think.
Oh dang it! I have stuff to sell. I completely forgot. My bad. Can I do that in my downtime, or do I have to do it in game?
I think you're allowed. You can sell whatever you want.
Thank you.
Oh, and another thing that I want to ask: how many days of downtime would this take? Basically, me buying clothes and selling stuff.
I think that wouldn't really take anything. It's like it takes an hour or something to do all that.
Oh, okay.
So for selling stuff, for the persuasion check, for every, like starting from 0, for every 5 of the results, that's 10% of the price. So from 0 to 5 it's 10%, from 5 to 10 it's 20%, and so on.
0 to what? 0 to 5.
If you roll from 0 to 4, I guess, it would be 10% of the original price. From 5 to 9, it would be
20.
20, from 10 to 14, 30, and so on. Yeah, if you want to write
Okay.
it down.
Yeah, that's what I'm just doing.
Perfect.
I'm gonna give it after that.
But you still have your downtime, I guess, because it didn't really take any of that.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy and sell stuff in that case. That's why I wanted to ask you. But if that's the thing, then is my albinism going to do anything? For example, pit fighting. Because it's a pit. I don't know if it's exposed to light, not exposed to light. It should give disadvantage or not, and everything.
I guess.
What's good weapon actually?
Considering if it's a pit like an arena type under the ground or just covered up and with torches all around for the light, I guess it wouldn't be anything. If
I
it's
was expecting a little bit more of a description in your albinism in the feeds.
yeah, I was wondering when you'd see it. You like it?
Yeah, except I actually want to see the effects, so not really.
Okay, so I'm just gonna.
I can copy it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Don't
Alright,
worry.
right.
I just want to have a laugh.
Yeah. Self.
Copy.
No. No skin. I read he had no. He has no skill pigmentation.
No skin.
You know, like what's a skill pigmentation?
I don't know.
Sensitive to bright light.
Okay, the.
Okay, yeah. I guess we can roll for that. Shit, I want to roll it myself. Not with some random bandit from, I think, one of the first adventures. Right.
Okay, so so for those days after I sell and buy my stuff, I'm gonna do pit fight.
Yeah.
Just
okay. So
let me see what the hell I need to do. Acrobatics, athletics, insight with investment. Okay.
Let me just. So if it's above 4 or more, it's below. It's like underground, and it's there is no sunlight. If it's 1 3, there is sunlight there. Okay, yeah, so you're good.
It's what?
You're good. It's underground, so.
Okay, but just a quick question: is that is pit fighting every time in a different place, or is it a set place? Because that's another thing that I wanna ask.
Usually it's set place, but who knows? Maybe next time that place will be closed and you're gonna have to go somewhere else.
Okay, I'm gonna write down that in the notes. If something happens, it's up to choice and to chance.
Yeah.
Okay, so those 3 with investment. I'm gonna invest 66 gold. And what were they? Athletics, acrobatics, and insight. Acrobatics, athletics, insight. And it's not loading for me. Okay.
Okay, fighting. Right, I need to check what's the DC, so it's. There's the first check, second check, and third check. First one success, second success, and the one fail. So that's 2 successes.
And one fail, 50% of investment rounded down. It's in the notes. We talked
Okay.
about that.
Good. And
For week 1d6.
So that's all for your downtime, right?
Yeah, and I'm just gonna sell my things and buy some arrows. That's why I want to ask you how much time it's gonna go for that.
Yeah, that's instantaneous.
Okay.
Okay, and Gunnar.
First things first, I'm going to look around for a strong pain medication in order to ease my debilitating headaches, which I get after I sleep, and they cause me to have -2 on all of my actions for a certain amount of.
Yeah, for a couple of hours.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome. Good idea, Gunyar.
So yeah, I look for strong pain medications around. I probably try and find a doctor, an apothecary, maybe, to be more precise.
Okay, yeah, that's. Yeah, I guess you find some place that sells some sort of potions and stuff.
Okay, I go inside.
So yeah, you walk in and there are these shelves around with all sorts of potions, different colors, different like bottles. There are a couple that are in some huge ass bottles that are half your size.
Ooh.
And there's like the counter with a human female.
Oh,
Behind
okay.
it.
Things just got a tad bit harder. Okay. Hello.
Gunyar,
Which things?
please elaborate. Which thing got a tad bit harder?
I am not gonna ask which things, no, don't.
That's the beauty of it. You don't know.
No, I think we know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Fair lady, do you sell any strong painkillers? I have really bad headaches after I sleep. Can you help me, please?
And she says, headaches, you say?
Yeah.
And she thinks for a couple of seconds and then says, wait here for a second. I have to check in the back, and then goes to like a little door behind her, and you wait for a minute or two, and she brings two little potion bottles and says, these two are should help you, but they're if you they should help you with headaches once, but we have only the two right now.
Okay, so if I drink one of them, it will ease my pain.
Yes, the headache should cease.
Okay. Okay, how much does a bottle cost?
One bottle is 10 gold.
Okay, I'd like to get both of them.
Okay.
This price seems fair to me.
Yeah. Yeah. So you get the two potions and lose 20 gold.
And then I ask her, perhaps. No, okay, never mind, never mind.
Go on. Have fun, mate. Have fun.
Uh, Perhaps you could ease my pain after sleeping.
I don't
With
believe.
you?
I don't think that she understands what you're implying.
Okay, I just
Just
look at her with my
yes.
with kind of. Okay, I laugh and I leave the shop.
Okay. You have your downtime.
Hey, all right.
Just give me 5 seconds. Gypsies are having a wedding outside, and I need to close my window. They're really annoying.
Right.
Okay, sure.
All right.
Okay, may I go sell my stuff now, please?
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
can just.
I want to sell 36 daggers.
Well, I'm selling 22 daggers.
Okay. I think just take care of it. Just calculate the total price and roll the persuasion, and I think you should be able to take care of it yourself.
Okay, so that's 20% times
Oh, that's 30%.
10 is 30.
Wait, what? It's also
Yeah,
0 is
it's,
10%.
from
Oh,
0
my
to
bad then.
4, from 5 to
From
9.
0
and,
to 4.
and
From 0
to
to
14.
4.
So.
Oh, thank God. All right, that's better.
Yeah.
That's much better, actually.
I'm
Cool.
just gonna put it right here and then in notes. It's a little bit ugly, but
Okay, so that's
you can
21
understand it.
gold and 60 silver pieces I get. Let me just jot that down. 95 and yeah, just put 0. So I take care of my sleeping and living expenses for the week. Okay, also, during the time I want to strip the kobold bodies I brought with me and separate them into piles of bones. I don't know, like sets of bones.
So you wanna strip them like of skin and.
Yeah, just have the bones ready. I think I was carrying 3 kobolds or something. Plus a set of bones from before then, so I could get like 4 sets of bones.
But no, I think that will take some time, so some of your downtime.
Oh. Okay, then sure, I guess I just have like the 1 set of bones, and then I have like 3 kobold bodies.
Yeah, right.
Just rotting in my backpack.
Okay. Gunnar, 5 days of downtime.
I would like to do a little bit of I don't think I can afford to gamble. Uh, so I guess I'll just work.
Okay.
It's a listed downtime.
Yeah, right. So working. Check it again. Exactly what it was. Okay, so you do either athletics, like intelligence with a set of tools, performance, or charisma with an instrument.
Uh, Performance with my instrument.
Yeah.
Okay, so I should roll, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
13. Okay, so you get enough for a modest lifestyle.
Okay, I'll take that.
Right. That's the end of your downtime.
Yup, yes.
Alright.
Hey, and one last thing. May I purchase a blackboard and some chalk, please?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, how much would that cost?
Oh, fuck.
Somewhat.
Just eyeball it, I mean, who cares?
Let's say 20 silver.
20 silver, okay, sure. Thank you. Okay, I think we're ready.
Alright. So yeah, it's like maybe you're walking through town. Maybe it's not all of you. Maybe just one of you or two of you are going somewhere. Maybe for example, Erdan and Nadine are going over to the blacksmith to sell their shit. And you see a guard who's hammering like on one of the on a wooden pole. He's hammering a note with a hammer in the nail.
Okay.
and maybe you walk next to him, and it's exactly at the time that he finishes nailing it and turns around, and when he looks to you, he says, this, you'll probably be interested in that. And
Hello. What
Hello.
have you hammered on that board with a hammer and a nail? Very, very suspicious.
and he says, why don't you take a look yourself? I have plenty more to hammer. And he shows
Okay,
like a
sure.
bag full of those.
Just one fast question. Is there perhaps an orphanage in this village, town?
Not that you know of.
Oh, I mean, I'm asking him.
Oh, I'm sorry. And he says, yes, there is two over to the north side of town. There's one orphanage.
Thank you very much. I give him 20 silver pieces.
Okay.
I know where there's an orphanage. Good, let's see what's on the board.
Let's see what he hammered.
And yeah,
I
it's
don't know how to sound muffled, but yeah.
what method?
No worries.
Basically, I need to have everything around me. So basically, people cannot see my body, normal skin and everything. So I'm trying to act like it.
Nice. Nice.
And yeah, the notice reads like brave souls. That's a well, like we're looking for brave souls or something. I feel like theirs was a. I really can't remember the word for it. I feel like there should be like a brave souls, not wanted, but whatever. Yeah, like looking for
Adventurers needed.
Yeah, some shit like that. And it reads.
Mercenaries for hire wanted. I don't know.
And it reads. It's only like a couple of sentences. It's not very long. We're looking for people to to fight some monsters in the fuck me, I wrote that word, I don't know how to read it, in the Qrokolm wilds.
Hmm.
Let me
You,
show
you
it
read
first.
that, Erdan? They want
It's written
brave
like that.
adventures to fight monsters in the fuck me Qrokolm wilds.
Let's go.
You know, that has me inspired. I have been fighting wars for so long, and now I know that there is a real war to fight, a war against illiteracy. Shall you? Are you going to follow me, Erden? Are you going to follow me in order to enlighten all these people about what's right and what's wrong, and that you do not write that without fucking hyphens in it,
Without fucking what?
without hyphens.
Yeah.
I shall follow you in your adventure, and I will teach the people that are illiterate that they should not kill trees that are still living and breathing. They need
Thank
to
you.
they need to use trees that are already dead, and their life force has left them.
Yes, let's go gather our friend Gunyar. I believe that he can create some educational songs for us to sing.
I agree on that. We can do that, but you want to check out this thing? We may even get paid.
Yeah, and it says if I like contact the Genlar at the palace, and then it says reward 300 gold.
Oh wait, I thought that actually that was it. Just
Yeah,
oh,
you're
alright.
way too inspired
there
for
was
me to
more.
interrupt you, so I decided to let you.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, in
Yeah,
that
and then
case,
also
let's get Gunyar.
you can have some inspiration.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so where's Gunyar?
Here he is.
Oh, hello, my good friend
Hello,
Gunyar.
wherever you
Like
Would
from
you be
behind the
interested
bush or
in
behind the
creating
tree.
some educational songs with us?
Sure, I'll help. I have musical instrument. I have my wits.
Great, great. In that case, how about we go to the town's orphanage? I have an idea. We have to start educating the children so that they shall grow up being fine adults who know how to spell and how to write.
Fine, okay.
Okay.
I'm up for that. I can teach them how to shoot a bow and arrow.
Yeah, you see? And every time they hit the target, we're going to give them an apple. Let's. Oh, actually, now that I said apples, let's go buy some apples. I'm starving.
You can have some. I don't know. Let me see if I have something to give you.
Now let's go and buy apples, and then we go to the orphan. And then we'll go into the orphanage.
Okay.
Okay. So we go to the nearest store with apples. What happens?
I'm assuming you buy apples.
Well,
Um,
okay, sure. Yes, we do that. How much? How many? Who is selling those apples?
So there's like the little marketplace with a couple of stores around, and one of them does sell apples. And there's like this elderly man behind the counter, and the note reads a silver piece per apple.
Hello, my good old apple seller. I see that you can spell quite well. Good for you. I'm looking to buy a pound of apples. How much would that be?
I don't know how much is one.
Hello, mister. Here's one gold piece. Give me 100 apples.
I guess we could just do that. I mean, sure.
Yeah,
The question is, do you guarantee that these apples are delicious?
Oh, well, of course. They come from the best orchards in the land.
From where the hell?
The best orchards in the land.
And where
I
would
promise
that
you'll
be?
I mean, very happy.
I believe that. Sorry.
I
who's
promise
speaking?
you'll be very happy that you bought all of those apples, and I'm sure you'll come back for more.
Oh, why? Thank you, but I believe that many merchants can claim that they take these apples from the best orchards in the land. Where are those orchards exactly? And how do you get your products from them so fast when we're in a time of war?
Well, they were coming earlier from prey. Now I believe they come by the sea from. I'm gonna second check it from Bloodon.
Hmm. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Why? Thank you, kind sir. I'm Erin. What's your name? Nice to meet you.
Oh yes, my name is. Correction, I'm not the worst at thinking of prices. I'm the worst at thinking of names. My name is Qrokolm.
Right now. Oh, hello, Pwn. I am Aaron, and those are my friends. Gunyar, right there with the creepy smile on his face, and the one with the atrocious special sense is Erden, who has a bit of light sensitivity problems at the moment. So yeah, yeah.
You can just say I'm a fucking albino.
Well, still, I mean, we live in the dangerous times of political correctness, so some might take the term albino to be offensive.
We've known each other for quite a while. You know I don't care.
Oh, yes, but the people around us, they have ears and all those other sensory stuff, organs they call them, I believe. So they might be listening on us. And if I say the A word, they can jump on me and I'll go in prison for being a albinoist, I guess.
Is there actually a thing like that?
Maybe a melanist. Yeah, a melanist would be a better word. I'm not a melanist. I scream at everyone around me.
Everyone looks at you and then they look back at what they're doing, kind of just sighing and okay, just another madman.
Okay, so Puma, we'd like to buy 100 apples from you. What would a fair price for that be?
Could you perhaps give a discount, considering we're gonna buy a large quantity of apples?
100 apples, you say?
Yep.
Well, I can make you a couple of silvers discount, of course. If you wanna roll persuasion, I guess one of you with advantage.
I suppose you could roll for persuasion,
I
considering
guess.
you're the charismatic one with a fashion sense.
Yes.
Without a fashion
Right.
sense, I'm sorry. I'm the one that's wearing socks and sandals.
Oh, you have a fashion sense. I mean, I'm an atrocious one, but still.
Hey,
Alright, 17.
a fashion sense.
Yay.
So 17.
Right. Yeah. He says, yeah, I can give you 10 silver pieces discount.
Okay. Thank you. And how much would the total be in that case?
90 silver.
90.
Oh, alright. Wow, that's very kind of you.
I give him the 1 gold.
Thank you, Palm. Well, we're going to pay Erden?
Yeah, I told you I'm gonna get the apples.
So
thanks.
yeah, you give him the 1 gold and he turns around and starts like grabbing silver pieces to give you back the 10 that you the change. Sorry, what?
You can keep you can keep the silver pieces, considering you're so good and nice to us.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
I want to give him another 20 silver pieces as a treat, as thanks for him being so kind to us, and indulging us in our questions, and actually giving us a discount, which is really hard to find in these times. So, thank you, Palm. I remember you.
Yes, he's very confused. Why is he getting more money? He's a trader and he's not used to. He's used to getting less money and having to argue with people because they're not giving him enough money, and all of a sudden he's getting more money. which is really confusing for him. And yeah, he nods and says, thanks. And this time it's really like a confused thanks, I guess.
And perhaps if you need help with getting apples or something bad happens, you can probably call us. I'm not going to say famous, but we've been here for a little bit, and I think my friends here can say that we know our place around town. Considering you gave us the best apples at this.
Yeah, thank you. But I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
That's a core memory.
Sure. So we get, I want to split the apples 50-50 or 33-33.
I can take them all.
33. You know, okay. If you
I'm
want,
just gonna
sure.
get the sack and put it on the bag.
You're the guy with the apples. Okay,
And
let's
I'm
go
leaving.
to the orphanage. Bye, Pound.
He waves at you.
I wave back. Ramsey grunts. For some reason, I don't know why. He's a boy. Don't control him.
Yeah, so you head to the
Okay.
north, I think you said? North.
Yep.
Okay, and
Didn't you want some apples? Considering I bought so much for the orphanage and some for
Yeah,
us.
sure. I can take like 2 or 3. They will do me some good. I say I grab an apple and start snacking on it while walking.
Okay, I'm gonna give one to Ramsey.
Yay. Ramsey grunts in appreciation and puts his head on your palm as thanks. And, you know, pushes against your palm.
Who's a good Ramsey? You are.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you have to ask around 1 or 2 more times, which I think we can skip, to find the exact location of the orphanage. And you find a building, and there's this really colorful sign there. It's clearly been written with every letter with a different color, but for some reason then on top of that, as if someone just drew lines and stuff. And it says Madame Forla's Orphanage.
What orphanage?
Madame Forla's Orphanage.
Oh, Madame Forlas. Okay,
Yeah.
good. I see that they can write, but I believe they need a graphical designer here.
I'm not one.
Still.
I'm not one myself. I can help them shoot arrows. That's what I can do, and maybe survive in the nature.
Oh, you know what? That's a swell idea. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Let's do it. Maybe we can help out sometime here.
Yeah, sure. Okay, we entered the orphanage.
Yeah, and there's like the big the big front garden and like yard, a big front yard, and there are like 10 kids or something running around and playing, and there's this other kid which is running, and one of the like a lady which seems to be working there is trying to catch up to him, but she's not running with full speed because she's an elderly lady. So I guess he's running at her full speed, which is quite slower than that.
At least she's trying.
Yeah.
It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
And to the front there's this big stone building. Again, the lower parts, like the however far they can reach, is again drawn over with different colors. Maybe there are like some shapes or even a few letters here and there, but mostly just lines or wiggles.
Alright, Erden, Gunjar, we have some work to do here. I go to the elderly lady and introduce myself as Adin Darius.
I follow Adin as well while holding the bag of apples. Why do I see Adin sneakingly take an apple? Because, well, he likes apples apparently.
And
Adin, I could have just given you an apple.
Yeah. Okay, I guess, sure.
Yeah, as you're walking towards her, she notices you and stops chasing them. the little boy or girl, you can't tell at this point.
I think Gunnar can tell. Gunnar, what the?
Wait,
It's
that's illegal.
the
Okay.
girl.
See, I knew he could tell.
Certain
In
template.
hindsight, I don't think bringing him here was the smartest idea.
Oh,
Those are all little kids no one's going to miss. What have we done? Anyway,
And she notices you, and first maybe she gets like jump scared when she sees Erden, but like she sees that you're not like hostile or you're just walking calmly towards her, and then she takes a few steps and you go to you meet her like on the way, and she says, "Hello, how may I help you?"
hello, are you the fabled madame who owns this orphanage?
No, that would be. Fuck, I forgot the name. Orla?
You can write that down or just call her Mary or something.
He was Forla. Something. Yeah, sure.
Farlow, okay, sure.
Yeah, okay. That will be Mother Farlow. She's inside. May I ask
Yes,
why
why
do you
if
need
you
her?
could speak with her, we have a great proposition regarding those young minds you have gathered here. I believe that they could use some education, seeing as to how they can write only crude letters, and it is my mission as a war priest to wage war against illiteracy and fight what is wrong.
And maybe
Mainly spelling.
at this point there are like a couple kids playing tag, and one of them doesn't notice you and just bumps into Erden, and then looks at him, and then screams in fear when she sees like him with a mask and with like weapons on him and so on.
man, am I really that scary?
And she just shouts up to him, "No, stop! It's nothing. Ah, God dang it!" And
Hey kid, these apples are for you, not only for you, but for the other kids as well. And I opened the bag of
he's
apples.
somewhere off and doesn't hear us. You wanna know? And
I can't even be nice. I bought these apples for the kids.
We could have used that as a reward, but yeah, sure, fair is fair.
And the lady says, "Yeah, if you go inside and then to the second floor, you can find her doors to the right." And then she hurries away after the kid, unless you stop her.
Why? Thank you. Bye, miss. I believe we'll be seeing each other very soon. And I go upstairs.
I'm a little disappointed that these kids think that I'm just some hostile.
Well, you look like some hostile thing, and that's putting it mildly.
I can still pull an arrow in your face. You know that.
Yes. Agunyar, could you please walk in front of us and keep your hands where we can see them?
Okay, guys, you're no fun, but fine. No oblige.
Thank you, Gunyar.
Where you can have an apple for that?
Yay. Other than bribing everybody with apples.
You want me to burn? I'm gonna eat in the night, or just somewhere out of the sunlight. I don't want to burn.
Okay, we go
Let's
to
go
Madame
in.
Farlow.
So yeah, you open the there are a couple big doors that you open up, and you see like the hallway, and there are the staircase is in front of you, and then there are hallways to the left and right. And
We take the right one.
The lady said upstairs, so if you wanna.
Oh, upstairs. Oh, okay. I guess. Yeah, we go upstairs and then we take the right one.
Yeah. And so yeah, you go upstairs, and and of course there are still the walls are everywhere painted and so on. And you climb to the second floor, and again 2 hallways, and in front of you see like a classroom or something which is currently empty. And there are like desks and so on. And you take the right, and like the first room, the door is open, and you see this elderly lady which is sitting on a desk and writing something down.
I'd like to knock on the door and to alert her, and I'm just gonna introduce myself. Hello, ma'am.
So you have to like step in and knock at the door, which is open.
Yeah.
And she like looks up at you and fixes her glasses up on her face and again like is confused because you're like a masked person, which yeah she can't see any part of. And says, "Yes, hello. How may I help you?"
Me and my friends here would like to introduce ourselves and potentially give these children some help. For example, I'm an archer and I can help teach them archery, while my friend here is a cleric. He's a person who has studied a lot and he can probably teach them literacy because he's waging a war on that for something. He hates illiteracy. While our tiny friend over there is a bard, so he can teach them to sing or to just play some instrument.
And she nods and says, "Why, that would be delightful, but I
And
can't
before,
help but wonder why would you do that?"
uh, because why not? The children are our future generation. Plus, why wouldn't somebody want to be? Why would somebody want to be illiterate? For example, yeah, we can skip archery, I guess, but literacy, I cannot agree on that. And I'm gonna let Alan speak for himself if he wants to say anything. By the way, the name's
Yeah.
Jordan, and I'm just an albino, and no, I'm not a monster hiding underneath clothes.
Yes, I'm Madam Farlow.
So I guess it's my turn to speak.
And before that, I'm sorry for interrupting you, Adam. I know you wanted to say something.
No worries, go on.
Where can I put these apples? I brought them for the kid, but yeah, let's just say that they think I'm a scary monster or something, and they ran away from.
And yeah, I think she says, "You can live in here for the moment, and well, I'll find a suitable place in a moment."
All right, I'm gonna put them next to your door. I'm gonna put the bag there while I take 5 apples for us.
And he says, let's see. And when do you intend to do that, to teach the kids?
That's different.
No, you're saying I'm just coming because I see a flying bug next to me and I'm gonna kill it. So I'm muting myself for a little bit.
Okay. I introduce myself to Madame Farlow as Arindaris, cleric of war against incorrect spelling and missing hyphens from words. I say, Madame Farlow, it is such it brings me great joy to see what you're doing here for these children who have lost so much at such an early age. I believe that they must be taught how to write, how to put their thoughts in writing, their hopes in writing, their dreams and fears to get put on paper for them to see, for everyone to see. I believe that the beauty of what they can accomplish is something that the world should not be derived from. And I really hope that you will let us teach those children how to write. And I also hope that since we are in a bit of turmoil, there's a war going on, as you might have noticed. I don't think that these children have had much chance to go out in the wild and enjoy nature, or at least as much as they would like. And I propose that me and my companions here could gather, I think that there were 10 of them, and take them on a bit of a trip to a nearby forest where they could just frolic around while I teach them spelling. And Gunyar, my friend here, he's a bard. He sings very nice songs. He can he can sing some lullabies for them.
Song, yes.
Hmm?
I'll sing a cheesy, cheerful, kind of educational song.
Yes, he can vouch for himself. He's really good. And
Otherwise,
Odin can
I'll sing
be.
about the tavern wenches. I promise.
Well, we can skip that one in front of the lady and the children, okay?
Yeah.
And my friend Erden can keep lookout in case any hostiles come. Don't worry, the children shall be protected. I stake my I stake my war pig on that, and I bet Ramsey.
Yes. That was quite poetic of you. Are you sure not a priest of Onmos? She took us a little bit.
I think I would have known that, but you make a fair point. May, maybe I could work with both patrons for even greater enlightenment.
And she took us a little bit, and then she continues. We can organize the kids, the ones that are old enough to learn, anyways. After lunch, so that you can teach them. But a trip such as this, it will take a couple of days for us to prepare.
Yeah, of course, I understand. I just wanted to put that as an idea out there. So we are probably going to go on an adventure later, maybe tomorrow. So I could stop by and teach the kids today, and then after we come back from our mission, we can talk about the trip and where to do it, and if there is a way we could secure additional guards and such.
Right? Yeah. Of course, that would be lovely. And then says, right. So you come back later. On your way out, could you please ask Dinah? She's in the room in front of mine, to come for a second to arrange everything we just talked of with her as well.
Yes, of course, we can most certainly do that. Oh, and I just wanted to add, this is completely free of charge. We're not doing some sort of business here. Just to put your mind at ease.
And yeah, she, even though she didn't say anything, or yeah, no, even though she didn't say anything, you can see like the relief, cause she was afraid that maybe there's something behind it.
Yeah, no, it would be very immoral to ask for payment for such a deed. We just want to make sure that those children can have the best future they can, both by fighting the war and winning it, and by getting them the education and happy memories they deserve. Thank you for what you're doing, Madam Farlor. I believe that we shall see each other very soon.
Yes, of course. And she nods and looks down and starts scribing again.
Okay. Winner, do you want to add something?
I think he's happy that he will be able to teach children how to sing and play some musical instruments.
I mean, Winner, so anything to add? No.
No, I can't think of anything else.
All right, sure.
And I'm really happy for what you're doing for these kids, man. I'm also here. Take these 13 gold, and I don't know what you need them for. You may need them for something, but still, money is still valuable nowadays. So I hope you can make their lives better.
And she says, "Oh, well, thank you very much. That could be very useful. We are struggling to provide for the kids. Thank you so much."
If you need money, we can probably give some of them some of the money we earn to the orphanage. What do you think, Adam?
No, please, I can't ask any more of you. You already gave plenty.
Well, I guess we will come to that when we come to that.
I agree with that on you. I bid you goodbye, Madam Farlow. We'll probably see each other again soon.
We shall see each other later. Okay.
Right.
In that case, let's go and see Dinah, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you walk out of the room and there's the other room, like the room next door, in front of it, in the hallway. And yeah, I'm seeing a knock.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and yeah, voice comes out and says, "Yes, come in."
Okay. I open the door and walk in slowly.
Yeah, and there's this again lady with long straight black hair, and she's resting like sitting on a chair and maybe just looking out through the window or something like that. And she looks at you and says, "Hello, how may I help you?
Yes, my name is Erin Darius. Those are my companions, Erden and Gunyar. We just spoke with Madame Farlow with proposition to take the kids you have here and take them out on a trip and also teach them basic spelling and how to write, maybe shoot a bow or sing songs. And she told us to call you over so that you could speak with her and help her organize the outing that should happen or will likely happen in a few days. And I will also be coming here probably with my companions to not to start our first lesson with the children, just so you know.
What? She nods. She nods. Oh, that. Alright, I'll make sure to go and speak with Madame Farlow. And by saying that, she stands up and starts walking towards the door, towards you. It's towards the door.
I let her go unobstructed.
Yeah, and
Let's go, friends. We can look at that wanted poster and go to Gandlar and see what he needs help with.
Yep, let's go. We'll come back later here in the afternoon and then we can go and complete the job.
Yep.
right, and so you head over to the palace, which you know quite well already, and you walk in. The guards know most of you, even though they probably don't recognize Erin, so they let you through.
Pardon, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
I
So
mean, well, actually, they might also not recognize Arin since he's practically glowing from fulfillment right now. Okay, let's go.
So do they let me in or do they not? Is the question.
Oh, you're with them, and they just let you through.
And just so you know, I'm Erden, but I'm a fucking albino now.
The guards kind of scratch their face, like, who the fuck is there then? Alright.
I'm just gonna show them. You know the elf archer with this group? Yeah, that's me.
and they don't. Alright.
And the guys were like,
alright.
who the hell is this?
Sure.
Who the hell is this elf archer?
We don't know who you speak of.
These people don't even know who we are. Pathetic.
Look, I'm pretty sure that they don't know who any of us is. They just go with the flow and let us in, so they don't have any trouble. I mean,
Let's just go to Gandlar.
yeah,
I'm
let's
a little
go.
bit sad that everyone keeps looking at me like a monster.
Not as much a monster as like, I don't know, like an assassin or something.
Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you have.
Yeah, an assassin with a rapier and a bow.
Yeah. And yeah, you walk in. Gandalf is sitting. Is it throne?
Throne, I don't know.
Yeah, on his throne. I just heard a sound. I think. No, just give me a second. Oh yeah, I think my computer or my laptop. I don't want to. Those decided to. I don't know. Start making noises. So as is often he's sitting on his throne, and there's currently no one else in the room other than like a guard, another set of guards to the entrance of Qrokolm.
Hello, Gimler. We read your notice that you require competent people for a monster problem.
So yes, I was expecting that you would be interested. You see the Qrokolm wilds to the east of the zone. They they do have a lot of monsters, and I guess they always had, but lately there seem to be more people either dying or escaping from some magical creatures. Like, it is known that the forest does have some sort of magical source in it, so that's where the creatures come from. But maybe it's stronger lately, and I do not know. However, that's not the voice I gave again. What the fuck? I do not know, but yeah. Anyways, if you I'm gonna send a few groups tomorrow morning. They're gonna head out and take care of at least a part of the creatures. They don't have to go systematically through the forest, as long as just the three groups wander around for a day, and hopefully they'll encounter enough creature that the forest will be safe enough.
Have you thought about destroying the cause of the problem? Maybe go and find the magical source and kaboom it.
I'm
That
afraid
seemed to work with the cave.
I'm just gonna say that last time Gamlar gave me the explosives,
Yep.
and those were probably the last of them. Am I
Oh, damn
correct,
it.
Gamlar? And yeah, it's me, Erdan, and I know I'm looking like a freaking assassin or some kind of creature, but there were just some side effects from things that happened.
and and he says, that's interesting. No, I'm afraid it won't be possible, since in the mountain there was an object or a rock or something like that that was the source of the magic. However, here the entire forest itself is enchanted, and the earth itself and the trees,
Okay, we're
the
not
magic
gonna
flows
destroy
through
the
them.
forest.
I'm afraid it
Nope.
won't be possible to cut out the magic. However,
Um,
it's not nearly as strong as the one in the Spirit Mountain. Just some so far, the only thing we've seen are some magical creatures, or some creatures with some magical mutations after a few generations, but nothing instantaneous.
mhm.
That's good to
So,
know.
what?
Says, well, I mean, Erin is eating an apple, so there's that. So that's good to know. I mean, I guess we could just go there and do that. Yeah, you said 300 gold pieces sorry. Now, you said 300 gold pieces per person?
No, that would be for the entire group.
Dang it, that never works. Okay. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah.
Okay, could we at least get horses to speed up our... Oh, wait, actually, we're three groups, so... Yeah, sure. Okay, so tomorrow morning, when do we start?
You can go to the north, the south. You can go to the south gate of the city, and at sunrise, and there should be.
Okay,
You should know
thank
there's
you
a
very
big
much.
group of people there.
Okay, and I would like to speak with your court wizard. I'm very thankful to him.
And he says, well, I'm assuming you know where to find him.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to him at least once before, so... Okay.
So,
And would you perhaps know where I could find the magical quiver or some magic items that
You
can...
ask that Gimler, or...
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, that's weird.
Well, he may know. You never know.
You could ask the magician, I mean.
Oh, well, I didn't think of that.
Too big brain. You're not big brain enough for that.
Yeah, right. I think he might be perspiring too much under all those layers. It's like
Hey,
sauna
it's
in
cold
there.
here. My brain is frying.
Yeah.
How did I'm gonna come with you and ask the magician? Perhaps he may know.
Sure, let's go. Thank you, Gimlar. We'll see you after the drop.
Do we need to clear the whole fort or just some parts of it?
No, I believe he said we just needed to kill some monsters that escaped.
Okay. Lumiere, you can do what you do.
Best.
And yes, we give you permission.
Yes.
A lot of stuff. You have to be more precise.
I think you're cutting off a bit, at least.
Me?
No, Gunnar.
Yeah, a bit.
I have no idea what did you say.
What I said.
Yeah, you were cutting off for some reason.
I'm good in quite a lot of areas. Could you be more precise, please?
Well, you could find some sexual harassment victims that need to be sexually harassed in a very gentle way to get over their trauma.
Then let's go. Let's leave him be. He's the big boy.
I think I can just roll persuasion, but not in a kinky way, I suppose.
In a kinky way. Like, oh, throw the dice harder, Daddy.
I don't think that's persuasion.
Okay, let's stop messing around and go talk to the wizard.
Yeah, so you get there, you knock at the door, he tells you to enter or so, and you enter the room, which you already know. There's a desk, it's full with like some artifacts and strange devices around.
Cool. Sorry, just I'm out of character. What was his name?
But I don't believe we ever knew.
Really?
Yeah.
No name?
Yeah.
What? Okay.
At one point, I even noticed that my notes, I always called him the wizard or the court wizard or something like that, and I never gave him a fucking name.
Okay, sure.
And so I think I avoided it even when we were in game.
Hello there, Rinse Wings. You want an apple? And then throws him an apple.
And he manages to grab it, maybe not as dexterously as you would imagine someone grabbing an apple, but he manages to grab it before it falls to the ground. and looks at you and places the apple on his desk and says, "What? Hello, what? Why are you here?"
Oh, hey, I just wanted to thank you. You did really good job with that wand. I mean, thank you. That's the nicest thing someone's done for me. Except that one time when my god saved Ramsey and when Erden fed Ramsey, and when Gunnar sang that really inspiring song at the campfire about those tavern wenches. It was inspiring. But anyway, I want you to know that anything you need, I'll be there and I'll help you. Thank you for the gift.
Oh yes, you're very welcome. That was just an unexpected visit. And then he looks at Erden, and I think he notices like the bow, and then he says, "Erden, is that you under that?
Finally, somebody recognizes me.
Why the change in wardrobe?"
Let me just show you because something magical happened, and I show him my face.
And yeah, he takes a second to like process the information. That is rather curious. How did that happen?
The night after we came back from that mountain and we slept, yeah, in the morning I was in albino.
Interesting. It should be the forces of the mountain.
Do you think there may be any way to reverse this? Or do you know anything that potentially I could look for? And if there's anything in your library and past knowledge that
I
may
cannot say
tell or
just like that, but I'm gonna have to do some research. It's very possible that it could be cured. If it's magical by nature, it should be reversible in one way or another.
I'd greatly
That's a great
appreciate that. If you want, I can give you compensation. Money's not a problem for that.
Yeah, well, we worry about that when and if we manage to fix the problem.
Another thing I wanted to ask: who is good breeding, not normally, and without all those clothes on my face?
What'd you ask? Sorry.
No, I was just saying it's good to breathe, but as I was saying, sorry for the what how is it called in English? I forgot.
I can well hear.
Basically talking about something and forgetting the thing you were talking about. Just talking about random things. I'm sorry about talking about that, but and going somewhere I didn't want. But I want to ask you if you may perhaps know of a place that might have an enchanted quiver that can generate arrows, or just something of that kind, with perhaps a mechanism that can be installed for fluids for additional money. I have no problem with that, but I just want to know if you know a place or a guy that sells those kinds of things.
Yes. Just quiver, huh? I've heard of that magic. It's created by the ancient people who resided in Kermwood, isn't it? And he continues without waiting for an answer. I'm afraid I haven't heard of any recently, but I'll be sure to keep an eye or an ear out if I hear anything about one, or about someone who can create such a magic. I'm afraid I don't have the knowledge.
I really appreciate your help. If there's anything I can help you with, just call, send a guard, or just tell me. I'll help with whatever I can.
I'm guessing you said send the guard, but I heard send the gargoyle.
No, that's gonna be pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah. Just lands next to you and hands you a
Just but actually, I imagine that situation. We're walking after a hard day of fighting, then suddenly we see a gargoyle just swooping in on us, and we're like, oh no, battle mode! Everyone starts shooting. Gunnar starts slinging fireballs. I don't know, just dancing since I'm not ranged, but still.
And the
the
gargoyle falls down.
just dies in front of us, and it's like, Master sends his regards. The bow is ready.
And then you hear the bell of awakening in the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
And thank you for the help, Rincewind. We are going to go slay some monsters tomorrow, and whenever you're ready, you could just send for us. And if you need any help, I'm always here.
Yes, no.
See you later.
You'll be joining the hunt. That's good. See you, of course. See you soon. I expect. But yeah. So you head out, and what do you do actually?
I'm gonna
Well,
put my mask back on.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Again with this fucking thing.
Oh. I suggest we rest a bit. Though this talking has left me a bit drained from energy. I need to eat a sandwich.
Just take Just take the 5 apples that I got. I'm not gonna eat them anyway. I took them for you.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, alright, sure. I'm going to add 5 apples to my inventory, so that is a total of 7. And I'm going to eat one. Thank you very much. Okay. I guess we take half an hour to recover some strength. And what time is it actually?
I think it's either in the afternoon or going nighttime.
No, I think it's pretty early actually. I mean, not early, but it's like a bit like the. No, like early afternoon. I don't remember. Did I
Okay.
specify in the start what time it
You
was?
didn't specify
Yeah,
any
and
time.
then
Yeah,
I
not
said
really.
that at the orphanage we were gonna do stuff after lunch, so that implied that it's before lunch. So now it's
Yep. Okay, sure.
I guess lunch. You know.
I guess we can go to the orphanage. You did say that you'll go there.
Yeah, I mean, of course. Before that, Gunjar, would you like to?
Do we actually know where Gunyar is?
Actually, right. I thought he was with us. My bad. Where's Gunjar? Gunjar? What are you doing during that time?
I'm scratching my buttocks.
The whole time
Which,
in the throne room, in front of
Gellar?
Gunnar and the guards.
Or
well,
Is please tell me this. Is your hand out of your pants at least?
yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. That could have become very awkward so fast.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess we just pick up Gunjar. And I say, Gunjar, do you want to compose some songs that we can sing to the kids when we get there?
Yeah, I actually wrote the text of a
Song,
song.
poem.
I guess I'll just do some generic melodies over it while we sing the text.
Nice, that's awesome. Would you like to sing that song to us now?
Okay, I've got nothing to hide, I guess.
Go on.
Is it something of this sort?
some reason all the time I'm imagining like if Gunnar had to like play a song to the kids and he'd be like, no, I can't play this one. It's about wenches, and then there's this one which. No, I can sing that too. I probably no. There's also this part in this one, and then oh yeah, I can sing that one, and then he starts singing after the first verse. Like oh wait, I can't continue. There's
Where
there's not there's the second verse which is all about how this holy knight meets this fair maiden.
A cheerful song about the birds and the bees.
I think that if you want to make them adventurous or something like that, you could give them a song like this.
Okay, I mean, not quite the education I had in mind, but sure, I guess. Let's hear it. Go on, Gunjar. 3, 2, 1, rock!
What the hell, guys?
Here's some random music.
What's there to be embarrassed about?
Okay, there once lived a fair lady. She was really fair. Also, then there lived a beautiful prince. He was really beautiful.
Shouldn't he be handsome?
Yes, a very handsome boy.
Wait, you said he was a prince, now he's a boy.
Well, a
Oh
prince
yeah,
can
actually
be a
you're right.
boy.
You're right. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Okay, so no interruptions. Gunjar, sing your song.
But one day the stormbirds stole the princess and brought her on top of the highest mountain. The prince pledged a vow save her, and he secretly hoped he would marry her because he really liked her. And so he embarked on an adventure. He took his trusted squire with him. Uh, uh, okay, so they walked and they walked. They arrived in front of the mountain and they saw the storm bird coming uh, towards them. I I'm really trying to stitch something up on the
Oh,
spot.
go on. It's fun.
Uh, so the bird came and landed in front of them and asked the prince, uh, did he truly love the princess, or was he just you know? Uh,
You know.
and um, the prince spoke to the bird. He told the bird he loved the princess. She was the only person he. Uh, she was a person he could never get out of his head. And the bird listened and deemed the prince, uh, not uh, not ready for the princess. But the prince, uh, but the prince insisted. So the bird uh, um, asked him a favor to bring her the sacred to steal the sacred amulet of his father, the king. The prince the prince started to agree, but as he just spoke, his squire brought just took the crossbow from his backpack and shot the bird. The bird died. They went on and went on. They climbed the mountain and they saw the princess. Uh, they took the princess and they started heading back. The prince uh, spoke with the princess, but sadly the princess did not like him. So the prince took the crossbow from his squire and shot the princess.
What?
Then he dumped her from the mountain. They went back and they lived happily ever after.
That was an awesome story. Wow. I mean,
That's an interesting turn of events.
good job, Kunyar. I love that. I think the kids would love it too.
Yeah.
None of that Disney princess bullshit. This is real life.
Yeah, of course.
You like a girl, she doesn't like you back. Shoot her with a crossbow, dump her body off the mountain, and go live with your squire as a happy gay couple. You know.
Yes, actually.
Yes, perfect.
It's not implied that they lived as a gay couple, just that they both lived happily ever after. They may not. I kept it PG-13.
Oh, yeah, sure. I mean,
Killing her.
okay. Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. I guess we could just go to the orphanage with that song, and we can see how it goes.
So, yeah, as you headed to the orphanage, I think it's high time we took a break. And that about sums up the stream. If you want to catch me live, you can go and check me on Twitch over there. Other than the D&D, I also do some challenge runs, for now only Dark Souls, maybe some other games in the future. Also, if you want to check my channel, both for the rest of the adventure and for some other games occasionally, you can do that as well. Other than that, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and all that good shit. And as always, I'll see you next time. I studied the dark arts while I was away. If you don't like and subscribe, a curse shall be unleashed upon you. Do it, or unicorn will eat your brother's left ear.